From Denver 7, this is 7 News.
We're talking about elections this morning, not the presidential one, but electing your HOA board members.
So joining us this morning is John Hammersmith with the Rocky Mountain chapter of the Community Associations Institute. I'm not sure I would have equated a presidential election to an HOA election, but you say that's the time to start thinking about it.
It really is, without question.
Does this happen every 4 years? What's the cycle for a typical HOA election board?
You know, actually, it's almost every 2 years. There's an election that happens every single year, but boards have typically 3 to 5 members on the board, and they will rotate terms. So you'll have somebody or some portion of the board that's coming due or coming up every year.
You know, one of the comments you hear about HOAs is, I don't have enough say. They do what they want to do, and I have no control over it. Getting involved, is that key when it comes to changing things?
It's absolutely key. The best communities, the most successful communities are those that have the most participation and involvement from their homeowners. Typically for a homeowners association, the only time people get involved is when they get a letter from their HOA saying you can't park your RV here anymore, or your trash can's been out too long, or your dog's doing things in places where it shouldn't be doing those things. So it's really important, I think, for HOAs and boards to be able to have positive communication and interaction with their homeowners.
Let's talk about the impact perhaps the mortgage crisis has had on HOAs. Are you finding fewer people wanting to get involved, or what's the impact there?
Yeah, there are actually fewer people to become involved because of all the foreclosures. I think it's even more important during these times when homes, for example, single-family homes, where the yards aren't kept up because people are being foreclosed on. All the more important that the HOA needs to be more involved, needs to be more positive with their homeowners. Social events, for example, are a great thing for HOAs to do. At our company, we manage a little over 200 associations across the state of Colorado. And at Build Out, it's about 100,000 homes. So it's a lot of homes. And what we do is there are single-family home communities that are large-scale, like Highlands Ranch, for example. Sure. They have a lot of activities for the homeowners to get involved in, but most homeowners associations, pardon me, don't have that luxury. So we came up with the Director of Lifestyle Services to be able to spread around to all the different communities, to have community events, picnics, potlucks, barbecue, wine tastings, those types of things.
Get to know those people a little better.
Absolutely.
So you don't necessarily have to be a board member to get involved?
No, absolutely not. In fact, committee members, find something that you're passionate about, something you really truly care about, and get involved in that aspect of it. If it's about the landscape, then become involved in a landscape committee. If it's about covenant enforcement, then get involved in covenant enforcement.
Painting garages, building barbecues, things like that?
Exactly.
I've heard about that.
Yes.
All right. John, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
If you would like additional information on HOAs, you can log on to our website, thedenverchannel.com. Just click on that big red TV button.
My dad out in San Diego just spent a lot of time building a massive barbecue. I can't wait to see it very soon. But he had to get a special variance from the HOA to
get
do
it. Well,
Not just any old
at least he
barbecue.
went through the right little channels.
He did. Of course, he's on the board. It was easy.
Oh, well, that happens.